morning, grand rising. What's your zodiac sign? Hey, TGIF. Zodiac sign. Hey, hey, tell me about yourself. Hey, good morning. Hey, grand rising. Say, what's your zodiac sign? Hey, hey, happy birthday to Scorpio. What's your zodiac sign? Hey. Good morning. Hey. It's Friday. Hey. It's Friday. Hey. TGIF.
Tell me what your life like.
Hey. Tell me what your life's like. Hey. Guess what? And I can tell you about mine. Hey. And what's your zodiac sign? Hey. Good morning. Hey. Grand rising. And what's your zodiac sign? Hey. Hey. And me, I'm a Sagittarius. Hey. My husband's a Libra. Hey.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Go. Hey. Hey. It's like we got Aries and Taurus. What's up, Gemini? Hey. What's up, Leo? Cancer. Hey. Hey. We got Cancer and Leo. Hey. And can't forget the Virgos. Hey. Virgo.
You know what I heard? I heard something about a Pisces.
Hey. Hey. Or maybe a Capricorn. Hey.
Or
Aquarius.
could have been a Sagittarius.
Hey. Scorpio. Hold up. Happy birthday to the Scorpios. Hey. Happy birthday to the Scorpio. Hey. Hold up, did I forget Libra? And don't forget Libra. Hey. Hey. What's your zodiac Hey, and it's alright. It's okay. Yeah, we live in better days.
We
Hey,
walk.
and now
Now
we
we
walk
walk.
with our heads high. Hey, we in the fast lane. Hey, guess what? And when it rains,
Rain.
we
We
don't
don't
run
run now.
now. Cause life is getting better. Hey, hey. You ever been scared of the storm and now you be like, you know what? I'm going to the storm. I don't need an umbrella. Hey, hey. It's like life is getting better. Yeah, much better and better. Hey, hey. And when it rains, we don't run now. Cause life is getting better. Hey, hey. We had to learn to surrender is the only way. Hey, hey. And now we live in mask off. Hey, hey. We pulled the
Hey.
mask off. Hey. And now we live in mask off. Hey, hey, hey. I'm feeling good on a Friday. Hey, I'm feeling good on a Friday. TGIF. Hey, it's Friday. Hey.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, we just clearing out this
We
energy.
just clearing out the energy.
We just clearing out this energy. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well and positive energy. Okay. Attracting the life you desire because it's your birthright. You deserve it. Okay.
That's
If
right.
you're new here, welcome. We are so glad to have you this morning. And if you're returning, what's up, tribe? Okay.
What's
Glad to have
happening?
you. Right.
What's happening, tribe? What's going on?
Hey.
You know, definitely. Somebody say Uncle wearing that sweater. Yeah, that's
Okay,
Uncle.
pretty.
You got me down pat. Right? Definitely Uncle Hub. Always here with a good old message
You
for the
heard me.
collective, you know? How y'all feeling this morning? I hope you're feeling strong in your spirit. God bless your soul, right? I love my little people that come in the morning, right? So I got some downloads for us, right? First one. Our old timelines, they holding us up, y'all. The old timelines, right? And it's really about fluid motion and fluent motion, right? Fluid is like water motion, right? And when you're trying to go forward, that's what you need. You need like, you know, I believe that the Six of Swords is about moving on to still waters, but I understand what still waters mean. It means the ability to create a current, right? Like, and when we in our old timelines, like, and this is something that we had to learn. When you're trying to manifest something new, but you're trying to bring it through your old timeline, that's where all your problems occur. Why? Because your old timeline is full of opinions that are full of resistance to your movement. Like, no, you gotta realize if you got an old timeline, it's connected to the old you. Everybody in that timeline, they need you to be the old version of you because when you no longer the old version of yourself, something is missing from the equation. It's called common ground, right? And when you leave common ground behind, that's truly leaving your timeline behind because it's so hard to manifest and bring it through your old timeline, right? Like, this is for my creators. You could be going through this, right? Like, you gotta realize, like, when you in your old timeline and you connected to it and you're trying to manifest new things, all of the problems that's happening, that's occurring on a mental level, they be coming from your timeline, not necessarily Facebook or social media or Instagram. I'm talking about real life energy. Like, that's just a semblance of real energy. In real life, right, when you connect it to your old timeline in real life, it becomes a hindrance when you're trying to manifest new things, right? So begin to establish new things, right? And number two, instead of seeking validation, change your perception and see that inside the seeking is the validation. Understand, collective, when we find ourselves seeking the validation of others, you ever notice that you good at something and you know you good at it, but people may praise another person over top of you, or people may overlook you, right? And you may feel, well, inside of that is the validation. Let me tell you why. Because there's always a reason and a motive behind why somebody shun a person who really authentic. Like if you have authentic energy and people the people that move away from you, it's a reason behind it. That's what validates you. Right there, the reason behind, see, in the seeking, when you looking like, man, you gotta realize that's your validation right there. The fact that people move away from you, it's a reason behind it, right? And oftentimes it's because perhaps they see something in you that might take you further than them. That's a big reason why people leave you seeking validation when you know you own it, or you know who you are. So you know you have the right to be who you are. But when people leave you seeking, inside that seeking is all the validation that you need right there. Because pose to yourself the question, why? Why am I being why am I in this? Why am I being avoided? Why? It's because it's something in you, right? All right, and then number three, on top the mundane, inside the spiritual, right? And this, I believe, this is just for me to kind of like give insight. Once you become a person that live your life in a spiritual way, you connected to spiritual things, it's imperative to stay on top the mundane, which is like what go on in the everyday world. Even though you can see beyond what's going on, you still got to stay on top of it, like, because first of all, being on top of something is realizing like majority of the people you run into, they don't see what you see, and they haven't experienced what you've experienced in life. It's a reason why these degrees are given. So once you get on top of that, you won't seek so much validation, or you won't have this level of expectancy from other people, because you'll realize like, I just, it's a little bit more that I see than other people. So stay on top of the mundane and realize that you live inside the spiritual realm as well. So it's just basically telling somebody balance out the world. It can leave you aggravated if if you when you first come into your spiritual ascension. I think everybody go through a process where you go through levels of psychosis and all of these things, right? Unless you really haven't ascended, or you really haven't reached that place where, I don't like to use the word ascension, but when you haven't elevated your conscious to a place, right? But anyway, just realize on top the mundane and inside the spiritual realm, all right? And the number four, which is it says lustful energy. It says the lustful energy transmute. And I was thinking, right? And I'm sure we all go through urges. We have lustful urges. Not always, lust isn't only a sexual urge, but a lot of people familiarize it with that, and that's a part of it. But anyway, these urges, they have a powerful energy to transmute. Like, lust ever rise up in you and drive you to do something else, but then you took the energy and done something positive. You ever notice that you more stronger when you more stronger with that energy, when you take the same energy that's driving you towards, it says lustful energy. So when you take your lustful energy and you do something else with it that's positive, it gives you a certain, it's like it reinforces the power behind what you're trying to do. And it's called transmute. So it says the lustful energy transmute. And try it out. I know I use it a lot in life, me myself. we all have urges, right? Different lustful urges. Like lust isn't always sexual. Again, lust can be many different things. It's like a strong desire for something, right? Well, if you could take that energy and learn how to do something positive with it, it adds even more validity to what you're trying to do on a positive tip. So that was it.
Good stuff.
Yep. Boy. Feel a little heavy energy this morning.
Okay, let's see. Where you guys at? Where you guys from? You don't have any energy. You guys, get up. I have those urges to try to balance my sacral energy and do something creative. Yeah, because your sacral energy is your creative energy. So that's very good that you're learning how to transmute that energy. That's exactly what you should be doing.
Right.
You know? Right. Exactly.
Okay, see that.
People don't like... I don't know what they're saying.
I don't know what you're saying. Rising.
Sorry, Grand Rising.
Alright. Let me see how y'all
Cambodia? Is that what that says, babe?
Cambodia?
Mm-hmm. Is that what this is? I'm sorry, I'm to these glasses, y'all. I'm waiting for them to come back.
Where we at?
Over here.
Hey, Cambodia.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
I thought so. Hey, thank you. Let me make sure. And the light is so bright. Hey, Nelly.
So we ready to see how y'all trying
Hey,
to act
Breeze.
this morning. Somebody say, dang, I missed the intro.
He just said something about the intro.
I just said something about the intro. I said a lot of people like the intro.
We got...
I heard, me and my wife was joking, right? But I heard something about a big old wicked witch over east. I was like,
the Wicked Witch in the East.
No, the Wicked Witch over east.
The big old witch over east.
Yeah, they said the big wicked witch over east. A big wicked witch over east.
A big wicked witch over east.
I don't know what's going on, right? Somebody might be out here selling spell work.
I don't know. We got 777 coming out this morning. Trip sevens. Okay. It says inspired action, intuition, beauty, art, and socializing. Get some fresh air or call some of your pals over. Take a look around you. There is so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will soon become involved in an exciting new project or you will go out on a date. Put your enthusiasm to use. Spread charm around, okay? So, I don't know. Spirit is wanting you to be charming right now, okay? You could be going on a date. You could even be married and maybe it's time for date night, something like that. Inspired action, you know? Maybe you could be like, well, we don't have time. We got the kids, da-da-da. I don't know. I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, make something happen here, okay? Beauty, art, socializing. 777 is here with inspired action. Okay, I feel like, you know, this is the kind of energy where you put effort into something because you love a thing. You want to do a thing, right? Or someone puts effort into you or something like that. Okay, I like the number 7. Okay, you could be a line sister number 7 or something like that. You could have been in a sorority or something. Yeah, we got pride coming out this morning. Okay, it says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. You know, that's a hard thing to do. I'm going to be honest with you. It took me a very long time to be able to do that. You know, because I was one of those people who I literally felt like, I was like, you know, I don't understand why people would do these kind of things, right? And so I had to be able to, you know, love myself and see myself in everyone, right? Even the darkest things that people do, I had to be able to be like, well, you know... Pride to the side, something like that. I don't know. But, you know, I don't know. I feel like being judgmental right now is not the best thing to do. I feel like Spirit is really wanting us to put our pride to the side and literally know that, you know, maybe we are not exactly the same as other people, but we all have flaws. We all have things that, you know, if the light was shined on them, we probably wouldn't like it, you know, things like that. So something about pride being to the side and being able to see that every human, you know, has flaws like myself. And even though a flaw may look different, you know, it doesn't mean that we should attack other people, you know, is what I'm saying.
Okay. So this is Earth sign energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. I got the Queen of Pentacles upright to the Six of Swords to the Page of Pentacles. And when I picked this right, I really literally felt like a childlike laughter. Like I feel like, and then it says Queen of Pentacles to the Dream Weaver, right? Six of Swords, charge ahead. Page of Pentacles, stop and reflect. So I see, and this may not be everybody, you know, but somebody could be an earth sign. You moved on, you know, you moved on from a chaotic space in life, like a place of, damn, I heard the word civil unrest. So that means that like you could have really tore it up in a society where you was in. You could have been in some type of community where there was unrest. It could have been any type of community, a spiritual community, a literal community, like your neighborhood. I feel like now you in an energy, it says you focus on your home, family, success, and abundance. Six of Swords. So I see somebody you done growed up, right? You moved on, and now you in the Page of Pentacles. Six of Swords to the Page of Pentacles, which is basically like moving on to a calmer place, a calmer position in life, still waters. I just said that on a download. I was talking about the Six of Swords, man.
Moving on.
I mentioned
east side.
Moving up to the east side.
In a deluxe apartment
In the sky. That's a spiritual move, isn't it? Somebody you moving up in the spirit. I keep hearing something about a big old wicked witch over east. I was laughing so hard when we set up, right? I tapped in, and when I tapped in, I heard somebody say the big wicked witch over east, right? It was funny. But anyway, yeah, this Six of Swords. So this Page of Pentacles is saying stop and reflect. So whoever you are that moved on, probably manifest something. It says dream weaver. So you could be like manifesting a dream life. You could be in a real dreamy energy, you know. I'm just hearing that song right now. I can't believe it's real. I can't believe it's true.
Hey,
I can't believe it's happening.
And I can't believe it's you.
Hey, you know what?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that song, right? I don't even know that song, right?
Here with me.
And I'm here.
And I'm
You. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that song, right? So somebody is real lovey affair kind of energy, right? Somebody you could be like,
I can't even remember who did it.
I just feel like somebody you moved on, like. So Spirit says stop and reflect. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and where you're headed. Six of Swords, right? Like, you know, enjoy your progress. Whoever you are, like it's an earth sign, feel strong, earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus energy.
Something about the Lion King. I don't know. You could be a Leo. Something about strength and courage. Your name could be Nyla or something like that. You could be feeling like I'm the king of the jungle. I don't know. Something about King Kong.
That's some King Kong. Who sang that? Nicki Minaj, ain't it?
King Kong.
King Kong. Yes, it's King Kong.
Okay. Somebody could be feeling like, you know, I don't know. Let's see. The king or queen of your castle. Look, we got strength, the Leo. I told you it's something about a Leo. Very significant with the strength card here. Resilience, okay? There's a strong Leo in the energy. You need to be courageous, bold, okay? Somebody needs to know that also. I don't know if you have an animal, but like, you know, there needs to be a relationship established that you are the owner and you are the pet.
Boss. You the boss. And I felt like when you said that, I felt that.
Like, you
Somebody
know.
like you letting your animal run you around.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if you have a big animal or something like that. Okay. You know, I know those big animals look cute when, you know, they look cute, but, you know, if you can't hold that animal, you know, restrain that animal, because that's what I'm seeing. There could be like an unruly animal here as well. Okay, something like that. Ooh, look, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, something about teamwork is here. You could be needing help, or maybe you do have this big animal in the home. You could be needing help or assistance from people in the home. You could have gotten a pet for your child, and maybe they're not even tending to the pet. I've been there before. Okay.
I do see like a big old mastiff type dog out here.
Okay.
Some advice with mastiffs: if you do got a big dog, right, and you trying to walk it, just some advice. I'm pretty good with big dogs. Take your leash, right, and pull it like this at the top, and when you link the leash to your animal, make it like a bar, like pull it tight and just let the leash hang, right. And when you link it to the dog, use the bar, like act like it's a bar, and God, it makes it easier. Because if you let the dog pull you and you yank against the dog, it's gonna make the dog pull you.
Mm-hmm. You won't be able to walk.
You're never gonna be able to pull a dog. You just gonna pull it. They're gonna yank it. Then you're gonna get older, and they're gonna keep pulling and keep yanking. Then you're gonna have back problems.
That's how we had to walk smooth.
Yeah, you gotta. First, you have to establish a level of when you have a big dog, you have to do things that are respectable. So you got to learn how, like, pouring out a lot of dark energy around big dogs is not good. Mm-hmm. Like, being in control of yourself will give you better control of your animal. You got a big dog, because big dogs, they got to have a respect for you.
You know, it is crazy that you said that, because the King of Cups came out in the reverse. So, you know, when you treat an animal poorly, it grows up to resent you. So something like that. I don't know. Pay attention if you do have an animal to people maybe treating your animal poorly or something, because, you know, you don't want the animal to attack someone because they're not being friendly to the animal here with the King of Cups in the reverse. You know, that could be somebody picking at an animal, you know, that could be somebody treating it poorly.
I had somebody say they got a pit in a Cane Corso. I had 2 Cane Corsos, and one of them, the one I had named Roman, he was very big, right? He was young, but he was powerful.
Is that the one that ate the hole in the wall?
Yeah, he ate a hole through the wall. Like, he was very powerful. And, you know, the only way that I could control Roman was I had to, first of all, I had to respect his time. Like, a big animal, they need to go to the bathroom in the morning. No matter what you're doing, if you don't take them out to go to the bathroom in the morning, they'll build up a resentment for you. Mm-hmm. Like, my dog used to be like, I would get up in the morning and I wouldn't take him out. He would go flop down and be like, and I started being like, what is, and then I started realizing you gotta establish a routine. Mm-hmm. If you don't got a schedule, because a Corso, they independent. Mm-hmm. If they feel like you don't care about them, if they feel like you don't care about them, or you're not gonna feed them,
they gonna feed themselves.
They'll eat you. In the end, like they are dogs. They will literally, like, I had a old Italian white lady, Caucasian lady. She came to me one time when I had my Corso. I had a gray one, right? He was mixed, and he was turning black. And she said, you know. She was from Italy. She said, you know, that dog will kill you. Right? I was like, where? She was like, yeah, like that dog right there, right? So basically, like, you know, them big dogs, you gotta, yeah.
Okay. You say he's black.
When I ain't take him out in the morning, like, even when I was cutting up a lot.
He be huffing and puffing.
Yo, he ain't like nothing. See, he began to not like me because I was in a lower vibration at that time.
Yeah.
So I used to do a lot of low vibrational stuff around him.
Yeah.
He'd be looking at me like, hey.
He was too smart.
Like, I'll be up late at night doing God knows what, and he'd be sitting right there in the middle of the floor like, hey. Right? And I used to feel it every time, like, and then on one night, it was a storm, right? It was a storm, and he got scared, and the lights went out, right? So we was trying to go for the door, and he stopped in the dark and was like, and growled at me, right? I was like, oh, snap. Yeah, like, them big dogs, you gotta have some respect between you and the animal.
Okay. We got doubt coming out. I need to release the need to know all the answers. I like this, okay? You know, just because you don't know the answer doesn't mean you have to doubt a situation, right? That means you have to have faith and belief in a situation. Something like that. I feel like teamwork and collaboration is very important in this energy. You could be needing to let your pride to go to the side and collaborate or something like that. Or, you know, there's some kind of partnership, some kind of group setting, some kind of something like that could actually work for you. And I feel like, you know, maybe you're a person that doesn't like working in those kind of settings. But I feel like for some reason this could be very good. I'm hearing networking. Something like that, socializing, marketing, okay, something like that. You could be wanting more out of what you're doing, but maybe you need to be willing to take different risks or something like that. You could be doubting yourself, doubting that people want to work with you, that people need what you have, okay? Just release the need to know all of the answers. You're not going to know everything on this journey, but just have faith that everything will work out.
Somebody right here. All right, you got the Page of Swords to the Chariot in reverse to the Page of Cups in reverse. And it's being clarified by slow down, understanding, and fresh start. So, all right, I'm going to say this. The footnote says, take your time and think before you act, right? Somebody in this Page of Swords energy, right? And it could be leading to you almost getting something, but not quite getting it. Lost at the last minute is what the Chariot in reverse is saying over here. Page of Cups in reverse. I just feel like maybe somebody need to hit the reset button, right? It says slow down and understanding. Chariot in reverse. So maybe you don't have a full understanding. And I want to let somebody know there's nothing wrong with that. What's the wrong thing to do is to not have an understanding and keep on going forward. That's the wrong thing to do, whoever you are, right? That's immature. When you don't have an understanding of something, it's best to stop. Stop. If you feel like you at your limitations, don't go no further. One of the things about this journey that everybody should understand is that everybody have different limits. Know your limits. Like the Bible says, know thyself. You have to know your spiritual limitations. And when you add them, like, you know, that's like, I'm going to use us for an example. The work that we do, it leaves us open and oftentimes vulnerable. So we require spiritual protection in order to, if we didn't have it, you wouldn't see us here. Because life wouldn't, if we didn't have spiritual protection, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, right? Okay. Now, with that being said, when we feel spirit is moving us backward, we don't go forward. When you see us fall away without announcing that we're going to be gone and we're not here for a few days or whatever, you know why? It's because spirit said, all right, get out of there. Restoration, more is required. Now, for us to stay in there and keep on moving forward, right? That's what it leads to. Chariot in reverse. It leads to you begin to lose. So take your time when God is pulling you away. know that most of the time it's for understanding, so that you can have understanding. And a fresh start from the Page of Cups in reverse. Now, this speaks about moving away from being immature and daydreaming. It says it on the card. It says irrational, daydreaming, and immature, right? So it's time for somebody to have a fresh start. Literally hit the reset button, right? There's nothing wrong but going back. But I don't know why we be so afraid to like even start over. I'm gonna say that. Sometimes we be afraid to start over. Like, and that's before I get out, that's why the first download at the beginning of this session was our old timelines are holding us up. And then you got fresh start to the Page of Cups in reverse. You may not know what the new version of you is bringing in, but it's powerful and it's strong to push towards that version of yourself. Like, to let go of the way you used to think, even though it feel like you're gonna be exposed or even defenseless. If you begin to think differently or let yourself think differently, it's going to mount to different results every time.
And I truly believe this because we got the Ten of Wands over here to trust. Okay? So with the Ten of Wands over here, you know, sometimes that's like when we try to carry our own burdens too far. You know, if you look at this Ten of Wands, you'll notice he has, you know, 10 wands that he's trying to get all the way to that house in the back, right? But, you know, imagine trying to walk from Lowe's or Home Depot and trying to take all these, you know, these pieces of wood home with you, you know, like this, and your house is all the way back there. You might need some assistance. You might need some help, you know? And I feel like someone needs to trust that you can trust the help that's being sent to you. Because I feel like, yep, Three of Pentacles, teamwork. I got the Three of Pentacles right here too. Okay, it's important. It's like, you know, sometimes you need people to get to that next level. God is trying to link people up, you know, like connect the dots. It's like that kind of energy in the collective. You know, our gifts go together. So there could be definitely that need for, you know, asking for assistance, knowing that, you know, if you have people around you and you can't ask for help, why are they around you, right? Something like that, right? Why would everybody want to see you carry 10 of these planks of wood home by yourself down the hill? Something like that, right? Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly, okay? And I feel like you have to trust yourself right now. Like the people that are being sent towards you, you have to trust that you can trust your judgment now, right? You're not going to pick the same kind of people that you picked before, because you don't have to pick these people. These people are being sent to you, right? That was the problem before. We picked the people that we wanted in our lives. Now we allow God to send people to us, something like that. Trust the process. You know, it's hard when you're building the home, right? But after the home is built, you can celebrate. And that's what I see. Because we have the Six of Wands coming out. So there's something about you being celebrated, you being held in high honors. It's something about people wanting to lift you up and pray. You know, they want to praise the work that you've been doing. They want to acknowledge you. Something like that. We got happiness as well coming out with the Six of Wands here. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Yeah, someone's on the right path to happiness. And I know this to be true, because you have the Nine of Cups to guilt. Someone's so it's like, it's almost like, you know, what you're going through, like this is a journey, and I see it so clearly. You know, imagine building each part of your home by yourself, right? You know, I always like to use the story of the little red hen. You know how the little red hen, she wanted everybody to help her bake this bread, and none of the friends wanted to help her bake the bread, right? Nobody was interested in anything about baking the bread until they could smell the aroma of the bread, and nobody still wanted to help, right? But once that bread was done, you know, everyone came around and they wanted to eat the bread, right? Because they could smell the aroma. And I feel like this is what's happening right now. You can have people sitting back, even watching you go through a struggle, you know, people that should be helping you. I remember a time where I went through the hardest time of my life one time, right? And I didn't live it out loud in public. But you know, there were people that I really expected to be there for me, and they turned their back on me, and it was like, it was a very unfortunate situation for me because, you know, I had never experienced anything like that, and normally I am the one who is either dealing with these kind of situations, or I am the one that is helping somebody through a situation. So I had gone through this time where it was like, oh my gosh, the lowest time of my life, right? And I had people who literally did not have anything nice to say. They didn't have a suggestion on how I could get my situation taken care of. All they had were negative words and gossip and, you know, those kind of things. Well, you know, because I am who I am and I'm not tooting my own horn, but, you know, God just put something in me. I was able to turn my situation around within 60 days, you know, 2 months, right? And when I turned this situation around, you know, the people who talked crazy about me, the people who were supposed to help me and they didn't, you know, all they could do is give me a fake praise, right? And that's why I never, you know, really care about praise from man because, you know, you do things and the Most High will reward you, you know? I feel like it's that kind of energy here, you know? You could even feel guilty when your blessing comes in because that's what's coming in. You know, you could feel guilty for, you know, being emotionally happy. You know, you could be guilty because, you know, people are finally going to see who the Most High made you to be. And I feel like there's a lot of people who are going to be feeling, you know, salty about it. But, you know, when that kind of energy comes, you have to just literally understand, like, you know, look, God is trying to reveal who these people are to me.
So we got the Empress out here to connections. We got the Three of Pentacles being justified by wonderful. And then we got Eight of Cups to the breakthrough. So this is strong energy, right? Three of Pentacles to the wonderful is this Three of Pentacles been coming out. So somebody, maybe you needed help. Really, this Three of Pentacles to the wonderful is somebody, you know what to do with the help that you receive. Whether it's spiritual, because Three of Pentacles could be spiritual too. It could be you working with your ancestors. It could be that. Or it could be you getting assistance. And maybe you have, okay, I get it. In a sense, you could be a person that is wise to give to. You know, you have people like that. Like, particularly people who are God's elect people. When people give to God's elect, it rewards them. And I think that maybe you could be a person like that. And it's hard to know that about yourself because it's hard to walk around and tell people, hey, look, you give to me, you're going to get blessed, right? That's how I go, right? But that could be you. And that's something that's probably hard to express to somebody, right? Because the world we live in, you know, it's hard to express that, but that could be you. You could be a person like that giving to you could bless the givers, right? And then you have the Empress to the connections, which is being full of ideas. Somebody you could be pregnant if you are. Congratulations. You could be pregnant also with just it's a lot. The Empress is it's a card of potential, but the Empress is also, yes, the Empress is full of potential, but the Empress is also exercising a certain amount of potential. Like that's what's going to put you in Empress energy. Just, you know, it's like a nurturing, a person who is willing to nurture others, to nurture what you have, what God has given you. And connections, like it shows you, you know, you having a strong empathy, right? Not apathy, but empathy, right? Like empathetic, connecting to others. It says, be happy with the results of your actions. Fertility, beauty, happiness, nature, pleasure, development, and success. And the Eight of Cups to the breakthrough, pretty much self-explanatory, right? The Seven of Cups is You know, like my wife was singing earlier, that river moving on up to the east side,
In a
to a
deluxe
deluxe
apartment
apartment
in the
in the sky.
sky.
Ooh, ooh, on up.
Moving on up.
Right, and this on a spiritual. I believe this is spiritual. Like is a breakthrough. That's what the Eight of Cups is all about. Breakthrough, called an elevation. You know, leaving, getting away from that old way of thinking, that old way of being, that old way of being bound and trapped. Like, you know how you finally look back and realize you was trapped by certain things. You know, could have been partying, right? Substance abuse, uh, physical abuse, right? I'm hearing, what's that syndrome called, babe?
Which one?
Stockholm syndrome. I don't know where that came from, but all these things, you know, you breaking away from them. Breakthrough, Eight of Cups with it, moving on up with it. Life gritty, and you had to get tough with it, right? That kind of energy. So, I like this. Like that for your Empress.
You like that? Ooh. We got the star coming out in the reverse.
Just jumped out.
Popped out the deck, and then we got the Three of Wands. So I told you there's a lack of faith about what's to come. You know, I feel like it's very important to remember that the unknown is okay. You know, we're not supposed to know everything. We're not supposed to be able to see everything that's coming in. Someone's frustrated by this. Okay, maybe you prayed about something and you're like, I cannot see when it's coming in, and you could be frustrated. But I feel like it's very important to keep your faith in a situation. Okay, something about being, you know, balanced. Don't be, you know, don't obsess with things. I feel like, you know, being obsessive with knowing, being obsessive with, you know, just having to understand. Just try to find balance here and harmony in this energy. Okay, really tap into your faith. You could be really needing to just lean into your faith. Maybe someone needs to sit still in their mind in this energy. I feel like a person's mind is just constantly going. Okay, somebody's constantly looking for something to come in. Remember, we don't chase, we attract. You're a master at something. Okay, whatever it is, you're a master at it. So maybe you feel like, you know, I'm a master. Why am I not bringing in what I should bring in for what I'm doing or something like that? You could be feeling like, you know, you're not getting what you deserve out of what you're doing. You could be feeling like I'm putting blood, sweat, and tears into a thing, you know, but I'm not really seeing any kind of results. Lord, I need to see something. I need to feel something. I need to know it's real. Something like that. But remember that you are a master at whatever it is, because the Eight of Pentacles came out. That lets me know that you are skilled. You know, you have talent. You know, you're working very hard. So hard work doesn't go unnoticed. We got the Four of Wands, the Four of Swords here. It tells me that you've been working so hard. You might even need a period of rest. Okay? You may need a period where, you know, you may need a couple days to just be out of the eye of people. Okay? And prayer, meditation, something like that, sitting still, okay? You could be a ripper and runner, okay? Maybe you rip and run all day. I don't know if you do deliveries or something like that. I'm picking up that energy as well, okay? Nobody can steal what is owed to you. I know that a lot of you guys, you know, some of your inheritance have been stolen, you know? But I feel like, you know, those things that have been stolen from you, you know, they were dirty anyway. God has something so much greater for you. So keep working hard. Whatever this is that you're working on, it's original. Nobody can steal this one from you. You know, this doesn't have your grandmom's name on it. Okay? Because some of you guys, your grandmom left you shit and people stole it. Okay? But whatever this is, it has your name stamped on it. It's stamped. Okay? Something like that.
You all in my 3-card spread.
Come on now. You know, it's something about locked and sealed, okay? I don't know. There could be someone, I don't know if you've gotten your record expunged, or you could be needing to. Don't allow small things to stop you from doing whatever it is that you want to do, okay? You know, The world says you need all these degrees and things. God says you use the gift that I gave you, and I will make a way for you. Right? If you do the right thing and you use this gift right here, okay, you will never go hungry, and that's the truth. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Keep working. Keep becoming a master. Okay, and whatever they can't deny you. They can't deny it. You is a rider. They can't mess with you. Hey. Okay? Something like that. Like, I feel like you're looking like, I don't know if you're looking out for, like, I don't know if you're looking for the world to be like, thank you, because people could be stealing your style, your work, something like that. I don't know. I feel like somebody's stealing even somebody's work here. Something like that. But just remember that, this hard work that you're putting in doesn't go unnoticed. Okay? It will be rewarded. Keep working. You may not be seeing it right now. Yeah, there's the end of something here with the death card. We got number 13, Scorpio. And hey, and happy birthday to them Scorpios. Hey, happy birthday to them Scorpios. Hey, we got the death card coming out, number 13. Okay? Things are changing and transforming. Yeah, they stole from you the first time, but they can't do that shit no more. I'm telling you. You know how they switched all the paperwork and they did different things to get that money, that bag, okay, those finances, when everybody else was out taking trips and shopping and, you're like, what's going on? Yeah, it's an end to all of that. So, they can't steal this from you. So don't worry about whatever it is that already has been lost, stolen, or whatever, okay?
I'm just saying. I'm just chilling, My wife is reading, and I'm just knowing spirit is serious, right? Because what she's saying and putting emphasis on, it literally came out in this spread right here. Mm-hmm. You got the double wheel of fortune, first of all. When it fell out, I was like, yo, what?
That's big.
The double wheel of fortune to the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Somebody, you getting it back.
You're protected.
This is the energy of, like, and you could feel like a person that's like, man, I hear everybody saying that I lost something and I'm going to get it back. And why I ain't got it back yet? I'm sick of readers saying that. I don't even want to hear it no more. It's so much deeper than what you think and what you see.
They wanted your dignity.
First of all, somebody, you getting your money back. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse says, money regained after severe toils. Severe toil, right? Determined, obstinate recovery. Gift and assistance. The double wheel of fortune in reverse. First of all, let me explain. That's a whole lot of magic right there. That's a whole lot of magic. That's a whole lot of ancestral court. That's just a whole lot of spiritual stuff when you got the double wheel of fortune. But when it's leading to the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, it might have took a lot. It says money regained after severe toil. Oh, it took a lot. You might be at the point where you don't even believe it no more. But according to what these cards are saying, then it's being clarified by take action, expectation, and effectively, right? And this is calling you to act accordingly, right? Because I feel like God been showed you that you was going to be returned all of these things, right? You can have a lot of it now that you take it for granted. Like, for one thing, when people aim at you with all this major arcana energy out here, you wasn't supposed to have a sound mind, first of all. Instead of having a sound mind, now you got an intuitive mind. Not only did you maintain your mind, you got a brand new gift because now you can't be lied to because your intuition is too sharp. That's money gained after severe toil. But for real time, this is money. This is like somebody being robbed, like my wife was saying. I'm saying false documents, paperwork, years Money regained after severe toil. Somebody been taxing somebody for years, right? You've been stolen from for years. And I feel like this is wealth. I feel like it could be somebody out there getting a check every month or every week in your name. It could have been, I'm saying so many scenarios. I'm saying agreements in family rooms where you were cut out, where they sat down and was like, well, this person, they not in their right frame of mind to even receive that. I'm saying that scenario. I'm surfing in there right now. I'm saying so many things happening with this double wheel of fortune to the Five of Pentacles in reverse. But in the end, God win.
Mm-hmm. Every time.
In the end, God win. See, sometimes, right, thank you, Spirit, and this is touchy. Sometimes people think that God favors them, and perhaps God does, right? But where people go wrong is when they begin to think that God don't favor other people. Mm-hmm. That's the minute that you gone wrong. The minute that, and with you, in this case, I feel like people seeing you maybe in a particular type of state, money was on the line, and they got together and determined whether that person, they ain't fit. Mm-hmm. They ain't even fit to get their own money. So let's just rob them for their money, right? And let's just chalk it up as we helping them because they not in a position where they can receive the inheritance that's left to them. So let's just rob them of it, right? At that minute, God can't favor that. So there led a sequence of events, double wheel of fortune to the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Come on, man. Yeah. Somebody played with God about you. And that's one thing you can't play with. I don't care how low down we look at, because see, groups of people love to single out. One thing about groups of people, they like to be like, they ain't us. We ain't that person over there. Mm-hmm. We God's favorite. They not. God won't choose the one over there every time. Why? Just to show that he God. Mm-hmm. It said in the Bible, it says, the last shall be first. It says, even a deeper one, it says, and this is for my Bible thumpers. It says, even a deeper one, it says that
he's talking about
God will use the foolish things, the things that we consider foolish, to confound the wise. It also says that God will choose the weak over the strong.
Yes.
Right? And it says God's strength is made perfect in our weakness. See, this is why people shouldn't have stole what they stole from you. Because it caused a series of events. Look, this is the double wheel of fortune in reverse.
Think about what happened, because you got to think about what happened to you when people did this, you were going through financial hardships. You were going through all kinds of questionings about yourself. You had so many different things going on where these people were literally supposed to be helping you and they were robbing you, stealing energy from you, money, time, and then, just different things,
It becomes an energy, and I'm going to say it because the judgment is out here, right? I got to say it because the judgment came out, right? And I wouldn't be me if I don't say what Michael was saying, right? So basically it's like this. When people begin to steal from you, they seen your lack, right? When they did it, it was like an agreement to do it. Mm-hmm. As you begin to sink further into what they considered your doom, because see, I'm feeling like people did this and they intended for you to be unalive. Like, they ain't gonna live long. Mm-hmm. Look at what they doing. They ain't gonna last too long. We might as well go ahead and take it because what you stay going. But what happened was, when they took it, the reason why God ain't in it is because after they took it and you begin to spiral, they sat up there with your money and watched you spiral. Mm-hmm. They were supposed to help what they stole from you, they watched you spiral out of control. Mm-hmm. And the only reason why they wouldn't help you is because they couldn't reveal their hand. Mm-hmm. And oftentimes, they threw you a line of help with your own resources. Mm-hmm. They do that. They act like they saving you, so bad, right? But you saving me, but you saving me with a minute fragment that belonged to me anyway.
Whole time,
right?
Okay.
God gonna win every time, and think about the hatred in that. Mm-hmm. When people call themselves God fearing and God loves them. And well, if God did, so you mean that God agreed with y'all to rob me for every that what belonged to me? God agreed for y'all, and then we gonna just carry on like God agreed with y'all that God gonna win every time. He gonna tear the whole thing up. It's gonna always go upside down when it's in like that, because it don't never pull to go in like that. Right? You know, that's why you got the double wheel of fortune to the five of pentacles in reverse. I promise you.
Okay. And that's real. You know, judgment is here because number 20 is very significant. You know, judgment comes out when those people who were supposed to protect us have to be held accountable for the shit that they did. Now, you know, karma comes when karma comes. It doesn't have a time, date, or expiration. So it means that, you know, when it comes, it comes. And I feel like judgment is here for a lot of things that have happened, you know, for people taking your kindness for weakness, you know, because some of you guys were very naive in a lot of situations, really did not know, really didn't know. You know, you didn't know any better. You didn't know that, you know, certain things were not supposed to be done to you. I feel like people definitely took advantage of you. Even when you were working as a teen or a young adult, I feel like there was a lot of people who took advantage of you there, okay? Wanting to put expenses and hardships on you that did not belong to you, something like that. But we got judgment here. Number 20, you could have gone through something significant, a major life event at 20 years old. You could have had some kind of, you know, awakening or something like that in 2020, okay? Something about perfect vision. I've been getting that a lot, okay? I got the Ace of Cups and it's laying here sideways. So someone could be like, I don't know, I'm feeling what she's saying, but I don't know if it's about me. I don't know if it's the truth. Someone's, you know, you really need to learn that your emotions are literally energy in motion. They change every few minutes. You might like me now and I might say something a few minutes later that might ruffle your feathers. Emotions, they come in waves. It's okay. Okay? Something like that. You know? But I feel like God is wanting to fill your cup with stability, you know, your mind. I've been picking this up a lot. A lot of people, you know, the lack is not on the outside. It's not how many people left you. It's not how many people did you wrong. The lack is on the inside, still feeling like you're not enough. Okay? Still feeling like because you don't have a crowd of people around you that, you know, why couldn't you be it? But you are it. That's why you can't have a lot of people around you. You're sacred. You should know this by now. Right? But I know sometimes we fall back into those ways of thinking. And so we're here to remind you that, you know, energy and motion, your emotions, they come and they go.
You know, I'm saying so many, I'm sitting here and these are things that I hear in my clairs and I'm like, you know, I hold a judgment, so I'm always real careful, like what I do and what I say. But for somebody, I feel like you lost something even greater, right? I feel like somebody, and this energy doesn't have to apply to everybody, and I'm sure it won't. But somebody, you actually had very occultic parents, right? Or either you had occultic people, right? I'm getting like even Freemasons, but somewhere along the line, during your existence, it was a light that you carried, and that was sacrificed. And I feel like you're getting that back. And that can happen in many ways. Sometimes you can come up under people and they make it so hard for you to get ahead, right? And it leads to a sacrifice, right? It's like, I see this child, they carry a light, I'm gonna hold them back, right? And when you look in your history, it's full of things that happened that you wasn't necessarily responsible for. But they are the attacks. You know, it's not always rituals. And in some people's case, you have occultic parents that maybe did offer you up in some sort of ritual, right? Whatever it may be, like I said, because this is about judgment. And at some point, God says enough. Enough is enough, especially for people who God is trying to use in this world that we live in. You know, this world is so vague, right? It's so draped and saturated in so many different things, to where though you can feel the heart of the Most High. God is just tired of it all. Like, nobody wants to be authentic. You know, And think about it. We live in a world where groups of people will rob a person because they deem them unworthy to receive what belongs to them. And then when those people rob these kind of people, they continue to live their lives under whatever hopes they live under, whether it be this organization, this religion, that whatever. People literally do these types of things and convince themselves God is not watching. Judgment is out here.
It is.
You know, and we in a time of, is it judgment season? It definitely is. It's Scorpio season. It's judgment. Like, and I just feel like this is not about, because I've witnessed enough unalivings, period. Like, it's so many people that have transitioned that I don't even I see so beyond that being judgment. Sometimes you don't want people transition because they go on the other side and become another enemy you got over there in the spirit. So this is about you getting back what you deserve. And then it's going to be on you to do what you want to do with it. Period. Point blank. Why? Because that's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah. You got so many energies that support what I'm saying. Like, you got Michael, you got Anubis, you got Petar. Like, I literally feel like you got Ogun, you got Shank, you got Jesus Christ. Like, I really feel like you got all of the energies. Whatever perspective you believe in, it don't matter, because this right here, we talking about energy. You could have been a part of everything I just said. The same thing happening to everybody in this human experience. For real. Injustice is out here. So feel good about that. If you know you're a person, you ain't living your life based upon things you done robbed from other people and energies that you done stole from. You know, some people will rob your energy. There's still so much energy from you, and then they'll run over there and they'll be doing you over there. You be like, man, you just gonna steal my energy and run over there and do
block you and everything.
Do you with the
they'll block you out and everything.
That's crazy. Like,
I done had a person steal my whole energy that blocked me, you know.
I done seen it quite a few. I done came, her and me. I done told her, like, man, look at them. Just look at them. They'll take a little piece of your energy and go build a whole empire, right? Then they realize, it take more of that than to do that. I be saying people, they try jumping the fire. Some people I know down below with 9 cards in their hand, and they be up now like, and I be looking at them like, man, they don't know. They don't know when them spirits, when them arc spirits get to coming after you. You don't know what to do then because you ain't grounded. Leave people energy alone.
Okay.
Because listen, think about it. If you steal somebody's swag, right, or their energy or whatever, and they destined to be energy readers, once they wake up to their calling, they're going to need that back from you. So then you're going to be left without no energy because you wasn't in authentic energy. You was, everything you was doing. And the crazy thing about it, thank you, Spirit, I'm going to dig deep. Not only will people steal your energy and go try to live off of it, they'll try to create a whole style to make it seem like it's not your energy that's in it. And then I really try to look at you like, what do you mean? Like, whoa, please, let's be real here, right?
A lot of y'all be frustrated too because, you know, I was talking to one of our tribe members, and, you know, I noticed it's frustrating to a lot of you guys because a lot of you guys have so many gifts and talents, and I feel like some of your stuff is stolen and it's given to celebrities and it's given to people with more, you know, more followers than you know, and then it becomes a trend and you're like, how do I keep getting left out of things that I created, that I started, like, you know? But don't worry, because remember, anything that you create and is authentic, it cannot be stolen from you.
Even if a celebrity steal your energy, because that happened. Who you think the celebrities steal from?
Yeah,
they steal from people who is got it for real. But thank you, Spirit. That all that's coming. See, God is bringing all that to a cease. I don't know how the world was about to shift.
Yes,
but
it's changing.
Yo, everybody not ready to be able to keep doing what they doing. They still in the energy of people who really got it authentically and doing everything with it. I'm talking down to money, down to vibes, down to swag, down to style. Like, but you can't hijack nobody's spirit. And that's what it's coming to.
That's what it's coming to. Yeah. We
you
out
out-
here. World War III is spiritual, y'all.
You out here trying to steal somebody's energy, and they got the Holy Spirit of God that they move with, and you out here trying to mimic that. And not only is you trying to mimic it, you trying to take the energy you stole from a godly vessel and transform it and bounce it and do something crazy with it and distort the energy. And at some point, the world was cool with that, but God ain't though. I'm trying to tell you what's coming. God is not cool with that. Like it now. Think about it. I asked sisters this a while ago. This is for divine feminine, because a lot of this got to do with divine feminine, right? Listen, if I got two women, divine feminine, right, and now modern days, we yank them out of modern day time and we stick them before God. And we say, bear yourself, right? So, of course, everybody take off all their garments, right? Have your skin suit on, your birthday suit. And are you bare, though? Are you bare? No, because you got to strip everything off to be bare. And this is the this is the authenticity that I'm talking about that's being robbed of people. Is you can take a divine feminine, strip all the makeup off, everything off, strip it off right there, boom. Then that person is fit to stand before the Most High, right? Now people will see a person in that bare energy, no matter what they're doing. I'm talking about energy. They'll witness you in a bare energy where you just got it because you just bare. They'll take that energy and try to turn it into something else and do something else with it. And God ain't playing about it no more. Not playing about it no more. So. People, ancestors ain't playing about it. No, it done been found out. See, you gotta realize everything is energy. The ancestors, some things get by them for a minute. But after they done figured it out, it become different. When they figure, you ever notice how the world do sudden shifts? Why? Because things be figured out on the spiritual level. Once people realize what's happening, see the world so starstruck. We so in a place where everybody is plugged into AI. That don't got nothing to do with it. AI or not. This is about authenticity and the energy that's being robbed of people. What belong to them.
Okay.
Money, spirit, thought process, swag, rhythm, energy, sacral, and all the energies. You're sitting back, people robbing people of it.
Okay. And I know this to be true because my last card I'm going to go out with is 111, honesty. Okay? It says honesty, life goals, mission, sense of self, honesty, important projects. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. So stick to the script. Stick to the things that God is guiding you to do. Don't be fooled by the world, okay? Half of what you see is an illusion, okay? Right? You're not going to fit in with everything, and it's okay. Keep your head up. Enjoy your Friday. And we love you guys so much. Thank you for joining our live this morning. If you haven't already, we ask that you hit the bell notification so that you get notices when we go live. If you would like to be a blessing to our channel, all of our information is on the page. Hey, look, we do free readings. All we ask for is a spiritual donation for our time. Okay? God bless you guys and have a good Friday. Hey. love you guys so much. We're elemental beings. Until next time. And don't forget, we elemental beings. Hey. Trying to save the people from the pain and misery. They don't understand me. I'm a different kind of being, come from the 5D. Hey. Hey.
And it's like it's not that hard.
We be pulling all the scars while we healing all these scars. And we elemental beings. Trying to save the people from the pain and misery. They don't understand me. I'm a different kind of being, come from the 5D.
Walk with me.
Hey, you better walk with me. Hey,
talk with me.
Hey, come talk with me.
I said walk with me.
Hey, you better walk with me.
Talk with me.
Hey, come talk to me. We love you guys.
I'm going through it, man.
Hey, hey, we be going through it, man. Hey, guess what? But we get back to it, man.
Walk with me.
Hey, walk with me. Hey,
talk with me.
Hey, don't forget elemental beings.
Walk with me.
Hey, hey,
talk with me.
Hey, we love you guys.
I be going.
We should make that a song.